Hello everyone, welcome back. We're going to do a class today that's going to work on detoxing. So we're going to bring lots of twists into this class today. So we'll do a little bit of warm up just to get our bodies moving and ready, and then we're going to be doing some quite deep twists. So I would recommend perhaps not to have eaten anything of a heavy meal within the last couple of hours. So if you have had a big meal, this is probably not the class to be doing. Another one would be better. But if you've just got up and you haven't, you've come in from work and you haven't had a meal yet, then you can certainly get this class in and you'll feel fantastic. If you've got any niggling back issues as well, twists are fantastic at getting rid of aches and pains in the back, and it also helps to realign yourself again. So if you're feeling a little bit out of alignment, a class with some nice twists in it usually do a really good job. Twists also help your digestive system, of course, and it squeezes a lot of the internal organs such as the liver and the kidneys as well, to really get rid of the toxins that's accumulating there as well. So twisting is fantastic, but you do need to have a reasonable warm up before you just go straight into it. So that's what we'll do today. So without further ado, let's get ourselves ready here. We will start in the usual fashion, just connecting in with ourselves and our breath. As always, just focus in to the heart and the breath, and we're going to find this coherence between our solar plexus, which is where that area there is going to be quite a lot of deep twisting as well. And just allow that breath to come in deep down through the heart, all the way down to the solar plexus, deep down into the hara part of the body. And just take some deep breaths. Just connecting with yourself, allow the shoulders to drop. Relax yourself. And you can set an intention if you wish, if you've had a sluggish digestion, for example, or you're just feeling the need to detox. You can set the intention that this class today is going to start that process for you. And just remember, at the end of the class, make sure you drink a nice big glass of water just to help with the detoxification process as well. Okay, take a nice deep breath in, bring the arms up, clasp the hands together, and on the exhale, I want you to bring yourself over. Keep your arms nicely engaged over to the side. Keep that breath nice and rhythmic here. We're just lengthening through the side there. Inhale back up to centre and exhale the other side. You just want to kind of start to open up the sides of the body. Side stretches are great because we quite often have that kind of the muffin top, the thing that's that little bit of accumulation, the love handles, that kind of thing. And just nicely stretching that out starts to really bring some focus in there, and it starts to lengthen through. Bring the arms down into warm-up twist. So we'll do a nice warm-up twist and we'll hold this for 10. Okay, so we're going to lift up in the chest, shoulders down, and bring that gaze round to the right as much as you can, breathing through. Just allow that whole, feel that twist. Just feel where that allows your body to move, how far your body allows you to move around as you take some deep breaths. Relax into the pose. So as you relax, you should hopefully feel a little bit of a deeper twist going on there. Okay? Just allowing that whole, just taking your time. There's no rush. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we're going to come back to centre. Take a nice deep breath in, and we're going to bring our hands forward. Just as deep as you can, keeping the sitting bones on the floor. Just so you're allowing the lower back to stretch itself out from the twist. And taking your time. You can take your head down if you wish, just to lengthen through the neck. And then slowly coming back up again. Take the arms up on a nice inhale, and we'll come down to the warm-up twist the other side for 10. And again, lifting up in the chest, shoulders are coming down, engage the arms, take the gaze round to the left, towards the left shoulder, keeping it nice and steady through the seat of the pelvis. Nice, breathe nice and deeply. Just allow yourself to come down a little bit further. If you think you can bring that twist slightly deeper, go for it. And 8, 9, and 10. Well done, come back to centre. Okay, bring the feet out in front. We're going to point and flex the toes again as our usual warm-up routine. And we'll just circle the ankles as well. And back. Okay, so we're going to bring a bit of a warm-up and a twist. We're going to bring our feet to the width of the mat. Okay? Now, first of all, we're going to engage that core now. And we're going to take our hands forward. So we're going to imagine we've got a huge millstone in front of us. Okay, we're going to make a nice big circle. So I want you to take the hands, I want you to move back onto the sacrum a little bit. And then I want you to bring those hands round to the side and come all the way down, as far down towards the toes as you can. A big circle and back. So imagine, you know, you're bringing that millstone round, grinding the corn, or grinding the wheat, whatever you can imagine. But the point is, we want to just kind of start to twist through the pelvis and through the lower abdomen. So we're coming into that Svadhisthana chakra. So we're holding our root, where the root chakra would be, and we're twisting nice and deeply now through that whole sacral area there. Okay, so we'll come round, we'll do 2 more from this direction, then we'll change. So just take it easy. Hamstrings are still a bit cold at this point, so don't be worrying if you're not getting as low as me, that's no problem. Okay, we're going to reverse, go around the other way. Just take it easy, okay? You might be only here, and that's absolutely fine. You do what's right for you, and you feel the body. Just allow the body to take control of what it is it feels it needs. These are wonderful little warm-up exercises to really loosen off lower back issues, you know. And if you keep that core nicely engaged, so you're supporting the back as you're coming round, then that's fantastic. So again, you can come up and sit up, or you can bring it back slightly more if you want to give your core a little bit of a workout. Let's do 2 more. Okay, excellent, come back to centre. Okay, now I want you to point your toes up towards the ceiling. And take a nice deep breath in here. I'm going to take the left hand down towards the right foot. Now again, you might only be here, and that's absolutely fine. Go with how your hamstrings are feeling. If you can get down, that's fabulous. And then I want you to take that other hand round, the right hand round in my case, and to the back. So let me just show from this point of view. I'm just coming to here. So I'm bringing that twist through my whole solar plexus area here. I'm engaging both arms so they're nice and strong. And taking my gaze over to the right. And just breathing here. Again, you may only be here, and that's absolutely fine as well. The deeper you go, the more of a stretch on your lower back. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming back up again, take a nice deep breath in here. And on the exhale, you're coming down the other side and doing the same thing again. So let's stretch out. Engage the arms, holding steady. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming back to centre. Deep breath in and then exhale, come forward just as deep as you're able. There's no end point here, just whatever you feel. You might only be here, and that's absolutely fine. Just come forward if you can, and just allow the hamstrings to slowly. So this is the beginning of the practice. So remember, don't get frustrated with yourself if you're normally able to get down deeper than you are at the moment, because remember, we haven't really done, this is a gentle warm up here. Just take it easy. And just breathing through. Inhale, coming back up, come back on the sacrum, lift the legs and either come to this position here and hold, or you can straighten your legs and hold in the Navasana. Lift up the chest, you can place your hands down to support yourself if you need. Otherwise, keep the arms out, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go to 10, but come down and have a little rest if you need to. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Cross the legs. Coming back up, we're going to come over and onto all fours. Okay, let's do some cats and cows while we're here. Inhale, deep. Bring the tummy to the floor, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, round the shoulders, bring the tummy to the spine, push down to the hands. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Let's do 2 more. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Back to tabletop. Okay, we're going to bring a nice arm twist in now. So we're going to bring the left arm under, come down onto the shoulders, bring the head down. Now you can keep your hand here to support yourself if you're needing to do that. Otherwise, let's take that right arm up and twist it all the way around to the other thigh, bringing that right shoulder up towards the ceiling. And just take some nice deep breaths and relax. So just allow your body to relax in and onto that left shoulder there. Again, supporting yourself if you need to with your other hand. If that's a little bit too much on your neck. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming back round. Come up to tabletop. Let's do 2 cats and cows. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Okay, back to tabletop. Take a deep breath in. Let's bring the other arm under. Again, same thing. We're bringing a twist in if you feel able to. And just allow the whole body to get into that twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release. Bring that hand down. And again, we'll come back to another couple of cats and cows. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Okay. I want you to bring the knees to the width of the mat, bring the balls of your feet together. We're going to come down into a nice melting heart position.
Stretching out as far as you feel you can. Comfortably, bring the bottom back down towards the heels and relax down. Okay, 3 more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Coming back up to centre. Alright, we're going to come back into a nice downward dog here. Alright, so just adjust yourself to suit and just hold self position. You may need to bend your knees, of course, because we're still quite early in the old hamstrings. So let's just come back and push the weight back into the back of the thighs, away from the hands, tuck the chin in, engaging that core, breathing through. And 4, and 5. Okay, we're going to come up onto the tiptoes, come forward, hold here, and back. Just warming up a little bit here. And inhale, come again, forward, and push back. Again, up onto the tiptoes, come forward, put the weight on the hands, and back. Let's do 2 more. And second one, 2, and back. Well done. Okay, now I want you to walk your hands up to your to your feet, sorry, and just hang here. Again, you may need to bend your knees, that's okay. Just hang here. Just allow that spine to rock itself out. And breathe. Okay, so now we're going to do another little walk back forward into plank. Okay, we're going to come into plank. Alright, so we're going to just hold steady here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring the knees to the floor. And then come back into extended child's pose. Okay, we're going to come forward into a nice half plank. So you want to bring, from your tabletop, you want to bring your hands a little bit forward, so that when you come forward, okay, you can do a half plank. Your back is nice and straight, your hands are underneath your shoulders, and you're able to come down, okay? So again, you maybe want to just take it nice and easy. Inhaling, as you exhale, you might only be able to bend your arms a little bit, that's okay. Okay, keep that core nice and engaged, okay? Now, keep the elbows close into the chest, come down as far as you can, but you don't want to come down completely. So coming forward, you're coming down so that your elbows are in line with your back and back up. So you could probably, maybe some people will get down as far as touching the chin and coming back. Coming forward, we're going to warm down. Come forward again. And just do as many as you can. Just warming up the body. And then again. Okay, and then slowly bring yourself back up into downward dog, okay? Now from downward dog, I want you to take a nice deep breath in, and I want you to swivel your feet over to the right. So you're nicely bringing a nice warm up into the left hand side of the body. come back up on the tiptoes and swivel to the other side. And then come back up onto the tiptoes and swivel over to the other side. And then come back up again and swivel over. Keep it nice and easy. Back up to centre, bring the knees to the floor. Well done. Okay, nice deep breath in here. Just bring your shoulders down. Let's bring the hands to the top of the shoulders. We're just going to do some twisting around the top. So we're going to get this thoracic area now into a nice twist. Just opening up the chest, just breathing through, gentle twisting through the chest. And come to a standstill. Take a deep breath and then go the other way. So you're kind of leading with the other elbow this time. Bringing in a bit of balance. Well done. I'm coming back to centre. Bring the arms back down. Shoulder roll. Okay, now we're going to take the chin to the chest and we're going to do a nice neck roll. So we're just going to release any toxins in the neck. Come all the way down to the centre and then back the other way. Nice deep roll all the way, just gentle, all the way round. And again, other side. Chin to chest, roll. Back to centre, chin down and back. Okay, wonderful. And then just take the gaze up towards the ceiling. Just hold and breathe. Back to centre. Okay, well done. Right, I want you to bring your legs now into this position, which is in the yin practice is a deer position. So my leg is slightly bent here and I'm just gently laying the other one on top of the foot. But I still have both sitting bones on the floor, okay? Now, I want you to take a nice deep breath in and as you exhale, turn that. So the front leg is my right leg here, so I want to bring my left hand over to grab my right shin, and I'm taking the right hand behind and supporting me so I can lift up through the chest and taking that deep twist all the way round. And I'm going to just breathe. Taking it nice and easy. Six, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come back to centre. Okay, take a nice deep breath in and bring the legs up in front of you. Just let the legs come out to the side, soles together. Deep breath in and come forward. Breathe. Just allow the legs to slowly do what they're going to do, coming out to the side. Three, 4, and 5. Coming back up again. Okay, we're going to do the other side. So I'm bringing my right leg in and my left leg is in front now. I'm going to take a nice deep breath in. I'm going to take my right hand round to grab my left shin and take the left hand round
Release the shoulders and lift up. Now you'll feel this is actually a deeper twist through the main solar plexus area, but also you'll find a really nice stretch down the trapezius here. So down the neck and into the shoulder. This is a really nice one to do if you have, maybe been doing weight training or that kind of exercise. It's nice to be able to just stretch out that whole trapezius area, which if you are doing weight training can have quite an impact in the whole neck area if you're lifting things. So this is quite a nice stretch out, not only just for the tummy area, but also just, we forget quite often that all this area up here actually does need a nice iron out. So 3, 4, and 5. And again, come forward. And then just take the feet up, gently allow them to fall to the side. And as you exhale, come down and just relax here. And 4 and 5. Well done. Okay, now we're going to take our legs out as wide as we can. Okay. Right, and then we're going to do a little twist here. Okay, so we're going to take a nice deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to twist our tummies around and try and be more in line with that right leg. And then we're going to exhale down and just make it nice and steady. And again, don't worry if you're only here, it's not a problem. That's where you are, and you'll still get the benefit of the twist. The deeper you go down here is more, you'll feel more a stretch in the bottom of the left-hand side of the lower back. So again, it's about how relaxed your back can be, how lengthening through. Again, that's just something you can build up to. So let's not worry about how deep you get down. It's quite strong in the hamstrings as well, so just be careful and do what feels right for you. And breathe through. Three, 4, and 5. Coming back up again, take a deep breath in. And again, come round to the left and come down. Again, just gently and as deep as you feel comfortable. 4 and 5. Okay, well done. Excellent. Right, let's just bring ourselves in a little bit. We're going to do a nice little twist here. Right, so we're going to bring that left leg in again, like the pigeon way. Okay, just it's maybe difficult to see with my dark coloured leggings. We're going to come into this position here. So again, if you're able to take your right foot over to the left hand side of the left knee, fantastic. But don't worry if you're still here. The main thing is you want to still be able to feel both sitting bones on the floor. So don't bring that leg over and then sort of have that strange twist here coming over and lifting up that right sitting bone. Far better to have your leg positioned here, but still feeling quite stationary in the sense of being in alignment with your hips on the floor. Okay? Okay, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're taking the left arm over the right knee. So the right leg is up. It's the left arm over the right knee. Take the right hand behind, and again, we're just going to do a nice gentle twist here. Just take it nice and easy, just breathing through, relaxing through. If you wish to take this a step further, you can take your hand through the hole of your leg there, take the other hand behind. Just
I'll just show you here because you might not be able to see if I bring it round here. So I'm bringing my hand round and grabbing my hand, okay? That's a deeper version of this position. So again, as you practice this more, you'll get more and more of your hand through. So just hold. So again, remember, for some of you might think that's almost impossible, and it is if your lower back is struggling. But if you can manage to get more of this part of your arm onto the knee, then it gives you much more flexibility with this part. If your arm is still here, because the twist, you can't get the twist round, that's going to be an impossibility. So just you practice getting more and more flexibility in the left hand bottom side of your back to bring that arm more of your arm over to the right knee. Okay, so you have more flexibility with the elbow. Anybody else who's still in that posture and wants to come out, that's fine. Come. Okay, so that's how I best is describe it. To those who are still here, don't worry, you will get to that point where you've got enough give in your back that you can bring that arm forward and then have more flexibility to that position. So just stick with it, don't force anything, it's just a question of gentle practice and you'll get there, you'll get more and more inched forward enough to be able to do that. It will come with practice. Okay, take the right leg in front and come down to Paschimottanasana. It's always good to rock out a twist with a forward fold. And then obviously a nice back bend at the end as well is always preferable as well. So we'll do that too. Let's just take that through. Okay, coming back up again, we'll do the other side. So we're going to bring that knee in and this leg over, and again, just wherever you're at with that, you might find it's a little bit more difficult this side, or it might be much easier this side. So just go how you feel. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're turning round, you're bringing that elbow to that knee, okay? And again, it's always good to start off with the modified version, the version that is the true Hatha posture here. Matsyendrasana, yeah? And if you feel able to take that arm further in, once you feel you're a wee bit warmed up, then you can, okay? And again, it's just a question of breathing, taking your time. And just breathing through. Just relaxing the shoulders. You tend to hold a lot of tension when you do postures like this because you're kind of going, oh, this is really hard. But the more you can relax, the better your body will feel and the deeper you'll get into the posture. So just try and it's difficult to breathe at the beginning, but you must try and see if you can maintain your breath. Okay, I'm going to slowly come out of here. That's a nice and deep twist everywhere actually in your back. Okay, come forward. Of course, if you are in that position here, where your foot is still here, you might find it more difficult to get that arm underneath. The leg really does need to be over to this far over, really, the other side of that, to be able to really get that in. If your foot is still here, that will be difficult for you to get your arm in there. So you work with the modification there. You know what you feel you can do. And so you just honour your body. Okay, so we're in our forward fold. I'm just breathing through 3, 4, and 5. We're going to come back up again. Alright, I just want to come and do a nice little gentle back bend. Okay, so we're going to come forward onto our tummies, into the Sphinx position, and just rock from side to side here. Just loosen off that lower back. Alright, so we're going to just bring a nice gentle twist into this posture now, just to kind of finish off so we've got a nice little back bend going. So I want you to take a nice deep breath in, and I want you to exhale, take your head over your right shoulder and look down towards your right heel. And just keep lifting the chest up. You'll notice it's a gentle twist, but you can get a nice little squeeze on the lower back and into the liver. So just take it nice and easy, breathing through. In fact, you probably feel like it's just a little twist, gentle twist. You can feel that into the, actually probably more into the kidney, I'd suggest. It's just very gentle. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Coming back up again, take a nice deep breath in Sphinx. And as we exhale, we're taking our gaze over to the left. And then coming back to centre. Again, a couple of nice deep breaths in here. Just do what your body feels. If it feels like you want to rock out the hips, then go for it. If you feel like you want to just concentrate on bringing yourself, your chest up with the head and just feeling how that feels along the vertebra, then go for that as well. Just do what you feel you need to do by honouring your body. Always honouring your body in all its magnificence. Okay, alright, so we're going to take ourselves down, bring the hands under the shoulders, and we're going to come back again into a nice child's pose, extended child's pose, just to allow that lower back to counterpose the Sphinx. And 3, 4, and 5. Slowly coming back up again. And just sit here for a little second or so, just taking a nice deep breath in. Now, remember with twists and things, you can sometimes just feel a wee bit off, sometimes it depends how deep you do it, you can sometimes feel quite nauseous. So that's all normal. It's all just your body shifting its energy, it's shifting stuff around the digestive system, it's getting toxins out of the system and out of the organs and into the system, which then has to get rid of those toxins. So that can sometimes put you a little bit off balance. So just make sure you drink plenty of water, and then, in a short while you will be feeling fantastic because you'll have got rid of a lot of stuff that you don't need anymore. So just take it easy. Again, plenty of liquids. And if you need to have a nice rest, have a shavasana. It's really important. I know not everyone has time to feel they do that at the end of the practice, but even just a few minutes when you're just lying completely and utterly surrendered to the earth, that can make all the difference at just settling the energy fields back down again. And of course, that's where you integrate your healing, so it's always really important to do. Okay, well done everybody. So we're going to come forward now and just come back in, finish the class as always. Just close the circle, so to speak. Back into Sukhasana. Hands up to the heart chakra. Take a deep breath in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you. Well done everybody. Nice gentle twists. See you next time.